we're entering the senior club dressing room here now, and we have some images of current players and past players. You'll see Patrick Horgan here, for instance, old Phil and Micheál, which emphasises the importance of youth and so forth. We've our current senior manager here, Tomás Mulcahy, and Christy Ring Jr. actually, from an olden day. Here we see Captain of Cork on Sunday, Rob Downey, getting quite animated in a club match a couple of years ago. There they are again. Then we have more recent stuff. You'll see Patrick Horgan here again. And then we have the historic stuff as well. This is Christy Ring back in the 1950s in a county final versus Sarsfields. It's important to us that the club and the crest and our foundations are honoured as we enter the dressing room. And in the dressing room then, we have a photograph of our very first county championship winning team, which was back in 1934. That's there as a reminder to the players as they come in here, that they're entering, you know, they have a responsibility, that they're carrying that legacy and carrying that tradition with them.
Excellent.
We're gonna go for this here then.
Take one.
Exactly. Should have brought one of those.
Going back through our history, we've had numerous players played with Cork in All Ireland finals. Some won, some didn't win, unfortunately. We've had several captains, and Rob just joins another list of outstanding men. Our last man was Tomás Mulcahy. Before him we had Jack Lynch and Christy Ring and Martin Doherty and a few others. So it's a huge occasion and it's a great honour, particularly for the club, but especially for the families. Well, they're like everyone else, they're very proud. I was talking to Rob's father here last Friday night. He was sitting down having a relaxing drink. His tickets were all sorted. Patrick's mother goes to bingo here every Monday and Saturday night, so they're immersed in the place. And when they're not with Cork, they're all the time around at training sessions. And if the senior hurling team are playing a match, they're there. And they play football as well. Both Rob and Eoin played football with Cynics, and Patrick did play with Cynics. So they're really the heart and soul of the place and the heartbeat of it, and we're very, very proud of them.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit older than Rob and Eoin and a little bit younger than Patrick. But yeah, you could tell from very early on that they were going to go an awfully long way. The three of them, whenever you'd see them, hurleys in their hand. And they love hurling, they're obsessed with hurling. It also helps that they're very good at it. But I think they certainly have that drive that's after getting them to where they are, yeah, certainly.
Moving on. Our lounge is going to be jammed to the raspers on Sunday because unfortunately not everyone can get a ticket. So we're in the middle of doing this up. So we'll have a big screen here on Sunday. But above the bar here, we'll see a kind of a little synopsis of the history of the club. The player on the left with the cap is supposed to be Christy Ring, and you'll see the young boy on the right. That actually characterises the movement and the improvement and the age groups. And as the old saying goes, Mulanoige August Chukig. Definitely we have a broad emphasis in this club of looking after our youth and trying to find, you know, promote the game, promote hurling, and it's an important part of what we are and what we're about, and that traditional legacy that we can pass it on from generation to generation.
Yeah, Jack is always around the place. Jack has played in Croke Park nearly as much as Patrick in recent years, but yeah, he's a lovely lad and he's always around here, and Patrick has him here and he'll be hitting the ball and everything. So look, you know, that's the way every club is, and it's the same. We're no different here. When we're living in the now, we must plan for the future. We have academies here in hurling, football, camogie, ladies football, and that's the next generation. The next Hoggies, the next Downies are going to come from that.
They always stood out for lots of different reasons. Quite clearly they were actually very good hurlers from a very, very early stage, but were also, you could say, rogues of the highest order. We couldn't get them out of the place. They wouldn't go home. They were here before training, and even when they weren't training, they were always around the place with a hurley in their hand, pucking a ball, living in the place, to be honest with you. And it's no coincidence that the three of them are trotting out in Croke Park, along with Micheál Mullins as well on Sunday. No coincidence, and certainly no surprise to any of us here in Glen Rovers.